we were instructed to do a PowerPoint on something that we've had an epiphany on throughout this duration of the class. And I decided to do mine on the different forms of needs, and which was really a foreign concept to me when I started this class. I didn't know that there were more than one type of need. First is normative need, and I decided to use this picture of the homeless boy. He says homeless and hungry, and I decided to use this picture because it's living below a certain set of standards established by usually the federal government, and clearly this young man is living well below the established poverty line as established by the federal government. Next is perceived need, and you might ask why I have a picture of a judge, but I have a picture of a judge because, as it says in the book, Martin and others say that when you're dealing with perceived need, you have to use a lot of judgment, determining if it's a real need or if it's not, and you have to be very delicate with that situation. So it just really reminded me of a judge. Third is express need, and I have the help wanted sign here because express need is need that people have sought help. They've let you know that they need help, and there may be on waiting lists to receive certain goods and services. So they're really just saying help wanted when you see an express need. Fourthly, I have relative need, and you see the lady comparing the apples to oranges, the old proverbial apples to oranges, and that's really what relative need is. It's measuring the gap in between two different things and trying to compare them, this community to that community. So it's really like the apples to oranges type concept. And in final closing, this I believe really opened my eyes to seeing that you can't just look at something and say that's a need and that's not a need. That there's different ways to look at need and different ways to judge need, and that you have to approach needs differently. My need might not be your need.